Hey guys, Brandon here with Beef Fishing. Today I'm going to show you how to make a very effective and cheap catfish bait. You only need 4 items: hot dogs, Jell-O, garlic powder, and a bag to mix it up in. So I'll show you how I do it, and then we'll get back to the video later and show you the results of it. Alright, come with me. Like I was saying earlier, we only need 4 items to make this happen. We need hot dogs. Get the cheap ones. Don't spend a lot of money. The fish don't know the difference. So these are the dollar franks from Walmart. You can get as many as you want. I'm using 2 packs for this bait haul. Second, we just need Jell-O. Doesn't have to be the expensive ones. I prefer cherry. You can get cherry or strawberry, but 98 cents. We got our Jell-O. We're gonna use 2 packs for this bait haul. Next, we just need a bag to mix everything up in. Once you get your Jell-O and your hot dogs together, we're gonna add in some garlic powder. 4 simple items. You can get all of this for around $5. So let's get into how we mix it. The first thing we're going to do, we're going to work on our hot dogs. Alright, let's cut open our hot dogs here. Hot dogs out. Some guys will cut them in half. Some guys cut them in 1-inch chunks. What you don't want to do is you don't want to use a whole one. You can, but at that point it's too big and the fish are just going to be taking the bait from you, or it's going to fall off. If you really want to maximize how much you're getting, you can cut them in 1-inch chunks. I'm going to cut them in thirds. I found that to be the most efficient way. Alright, so we have all of our hot dogs cut up. I mean, each one of these is going to go on the hook. That's a lot of bait. We could probably get 2 or 3 trips out of this. What we're going to do next is we're going to take, you can use a regular size bag, you can use an H-E-B bag or Walmart bag, just your standard grocery plastic bag. I do prefer to use a gallon size bag because not only is it going to be easy to hold everything in here, I'm going to be able to store it, and we'll get to why we need to put it in the fridge or freezer first, and it keeps it fresh. Now at the same time, the hot dogs don't have to be fresh. Once again, the catfish do not mind. Alright, so we got all of our hot dogs in the bag here. What we're going to do next, we're going to get our Jell-O. So since I'm using 2 packs of hot dogs, I'm going to use 2 packs of Jell-O. Let's just keep that the reference. 1 pack of hot dogs, 1 pack of Jell-O. So we're going to open it up. Once again, I am using cherry Jell-O. We're just going to mix it in there. Just get the whole bag in there. And we're going to pick that first one and just kind of get it blended up. Believe it or not, this actually smells really good. That's 1 bag of Jell-O. I'm going to go ahead and bring in a second bag of Jell-O. We got a lot of hot dog cuts in here, and I want to make sure we get a good coating. There we go. I'm getting him and mix it up. Now, I did not add any water or any fluids to this. It is just the hot dogs and the Jell-O. And as you can tell, we're already starting to get a really nice pink red coloring in here. So I brought up earlier how we're going to let it sit in the fridge or freezer. And what that's going to do is it's really going to get the coloring to come out more from our Jell-O mix. It's going to get the stick and let that natural juices inside the hot dogs really soak in and color up our bait here. I mentioned the 4th ingredient. We are going to put some garlic powder in here, a little flavoring for them. Doesn't have to be a whole bunch, just enough. I'm just trying to get some flavor in there. Looks like I'm about out of garlic powder. Alright, let's close it up. Get a real good mix out of it. Really good mix. Like that. Affordable and effective bait. Alright. So we got everything mixed. Our last step is we're simply going to put it in the fridge for 10 hours, 24 hours, longer the better. Some guys will freeze them. I like to freeze them as well. So we're actually putting ours in the freezer, and then on the next video we'll come back and we'll be at the lake and we'll get to try this bait out. Subscribe if you haven't, follow for more. Have a great day.